What's up, guys? So we're back, continuing to tear this air ride system out. So left pretty much everything where it was because it's covered and I'm good. I finished. I went ahead and did some stuff off camera. Pulled my custom trunk out, so you can also kind of see what I'm talking about now, where the rear lines come in these bulkheads here and they run around. They go up. Same thing for this side, come up and around, and then they just go into the manifold. This is the line for the water trap right here. Dumps right out the bottom. Same goes for the exhaust. This is the exhaust line for when you dump and it does a psh right here. This is the way I had my setup set. It worked the best for me. I recommend doing the same thing. And yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna continue to tear things out and just kind of pop back in progressively to show you some things. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the brackets right now for the sensors before I forget and tear them all out. So bracket number one, the sensor, it's just in this plastic right here, runs across, and then the bar comes down. And I just have it hooked to my rear tow arm because it's a good central point, and it pivots with the suspension. That's what you want. You want this to hook to something that articulates with the suspension so that it can know where everything's at. The other side is exactly the same. Just a little bracket that I made that holds the sensor here, and then this is adjusted, but obviously this is set for a 5th gen Prelude. So for the front, kind of the same concept here. Bracket here with the sensor facing this way now, and again, so this is a bracket that I have that is thrown onto the radius rod, which is what this is, or trailer arm, whatever you want to call it. It goes into 2 bolts. It's just a simple bracket. Again, you want something that articulates with the suspension so that way it knows where the suspension is at any given point. This is the one that's torn. I have to fix that before Alex picks it up. I'll hit him up and let him know about that. The other side is similar, but kind of different in its own way. It's kind of the same. Same thing goes down to a radius rod. The sensors here, wires run up, and they just go into the harness here, and the same thing for the other side, runs across and goes to the back. You want it, again, make sure the sensor's mounted out of the way of anything moving, and the wires are out of the way of anything moving. It would seem that the wire on the driver's side should have been out of the way of moving, but I guess through some incident it got a little touched by the bumper, and yeah, so I gotta fix that. So really nothing else to show you right now offhand. Everything's apart in here. I'm gonna continue tearing things out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue doing that off camera because it's a lot to do while holding. So I'll check back in randomly. So yeah, well, bear with me here, okay? All right, so just a little touch in right now. I have all the height sensors off and everything, and man, I freaking kicked this. And these are just random Amazon canards, but it tore the fake carbon fiber off of that. That sucks. Okay. So, just a little touch in here. So, if you want to do this to the back of your car and you want to hook these to the trailing arm, and you're wondering what is this? Okay, this is a wall strap for EMT conduit. One of these. The EMT conduit strap. This is 3/4, right? Yeah, 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. You can get these at literally any electrical supply store. You're not going to find them at Lowe's. You're gonna have to go to an actual electrical supply store. These are literally just EMT conduit straps. There's a little spot in the back here, which is where I ran the bolt for the sensors through. Hooked it through. Works perfect. 3/4 EMT strap. That's all this is, okay? Again, you have to go to electrical supply store. You're not going to find them at Lowe's. Or your Lowe's could be different. They could have them. But let's be honest here, Lowe's doesn't typically have, actual specific things like that. So, yeah. Sensors are all out. We're going to get all the lines out slowly. Again, all the harnesses are coming out now. Probably here soon the struts are gonna start coming out. So let me just cut to that point. All right, sorry, no hat, but none of the car. We are officially taking them out. Here's the first one. Now I'm gonna say, I'm sure as I tell him to watch this video, I had to cut the line right here. There's plenty of extra line still for this system to reconnect these couplings right here. There is plenty. It was the only way to get it out. So this is it, man. First one's out. And now I begin taking this one, then the rear's off, and then we'll begin putting everything back together. Now, these are my current ones, right? The ones that were on the car. I sandblasted these guys and painted them. I'm thinking about using them. They're just a nice black. They look, I mean, they're, you know, they look new. I'm thinking about using them, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll just switch hardware over and run them. It could, you know, look nice. You know, new, you know, forks and everything on the coils and everything. So the whole inside is out now. All the lines are out. Everything is done. Everything's ready to go. There's the harness. The interior is semi back together. These are all the height sensors here. Your manifold, tank. You're not getting this. This is only back in my car. This is a custom piece, which I'm thinking about doing a video on this, how I did this, and the backing plate right there. So, you know, if that's something you want to see, I mean, you can just let me know, because I'll do it. I don't care. Also, you know, have SH parts, like whatever. Yeah. So, man, these came out way faster than they went in, man. It took me probably a week, if not more, plumbing the airlines and the fittings and just everything, man. It took time, but it all came out quick. So now we're going to finish taking the corners off, and then I'll begin taking these out, unboxing these. I'm going to take all of this inside, so my workbench is completely clean again. And then yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue taking everything off, and yeah, so I'll come back when the other four corners are removed. Oh, quick little tip. If you're gonna do fronts, taking the lower fork out first makes things a lot easier, because then this is just kind of here, nothing here, held on by one screw or one nut. The rears are kind of a pain in the butt, man. I'm gonna be honest, they're a pain in the butt. They suck in every sense of the word. They're gonna be a fight to get out, and the new ones will probably be a fight to go back in. So I'm just not gonna show that, because it could get ugly. It could get real ugly. So I'm gonna cut to everything off the car. So cutting now. All right, everything's put away. It's all inside, tucked away in boxes, ready to go. Now we begin the coilover install. If you've ever done coilovers on a Prelude, that's gonna be that. I'm thinking about making, you know what? No, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna make the coilover video a separate one, because technically these are two different things, right? This was walking somebody through bagging a 5th gen, as well as removing the bag of 5th gen. So I'm gonna make the coilover install a separate video and kind of walk you guys through some little tricks that I've learned from doing coilovers on multiples of these chassis. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a separate video on that. And with that, we're gonna end it, like I said. So I appreciate you guys for standing around and watching these videos and me rambling on. I'm very much appreciated. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, would be amazing. Anything new or anything different that you'd like to see, anything you want to see me do, anything you want to ask questions, I'll answer them. If you want to ask me anything specific, hit me up on Instagram, please. That's the best way to get a hold of me quickly. If you want to see different videos, hit me up. Like, let me know what you guys want to see, because I would consider myself kind of an expert on these chassis. I've owned 5 of them. This is the most extreme one. I've rebuilt 2. I'm not going to get into that. So, yeah, just if you want anything, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And have a great day, guys. Laters.